Hopefully, y'all can hear me all right. Just double check here. All right, sounds good. Open up on how do I not like I can. All right, let's just get into this. Go to my spreadsheet. We have arms today. 200. Oh, I need to get my chat open. My bad. That over here. Pop it out. Cool. And then just make sure this pops out. Cool. Nice. Good shit. All right, let's get straight into it. Got tricep pull downs, 10 to 15. Oh, man, look at that. 15 right off the bat. It's actually crazy how long that delay is on YouTube. Oh, there it goes. I didn't say there's no way YouTube is that delayed. Okay, we good though. All right. Cool. Set a timer. We're moving. We hit a new low today, so weighed in at 181.2, I think, or something like that. 181.6. So that's pretty sick. Pretty happy about that. Tomorrow we have a high day. Decided to eat a lot of carbs. So I'll probably do, I have my free meal tomorrow too, so I'll probably do like my ice cream, because I already have my ice cream made for tomorrow night. So I'll do my creamy, and then I'll probably do like throw some cereal in there or something like that, some Fruity Pebbles in there. Just have a little bit extra carbs. Whew. I have a feeling I'm going to get a really good arm pump today. Just a feeling. Dumbbell bicep curls. I'm supposed to do concentration curls seated. I don't think I've ever done them seated though. I was doing standing, going like this. Oh well. Whew. Probably have a pretty quick workout because arms. Usually my arm workouts go pretty quick because I don't do a ton of rest time in between sets. So. Whew. Heavy. Heavy. I think I need all right. These rest periods are short, man. Killing me. Give myself a second. All right, so we're supposed to do a drop set on this one too. So we'll do 200 and then like 150, I guess. See how this feels. Yeah, that's it. Whew. That was tough. Wow. All right. Next up, we have Some biceps. Dumbbell curls. Alright, set our timer. We'll actually set this up right here. Sorry, you guys are going for a ride. Yo, Bonk, what's up? Appreciate you swinging by. Sorry I left you so early yesterday. I swear I came in here and then, or as soon as you came in here, I dipped. How was your day today? I'm doing pretty good. Had a pretty crazy day today. So I ended up getting a new vehicle today. So that took up a large portion of my day. So I traded in I had a 2019 Camaro ZL1 1LE, and I traded it in for a 2026 GMC Acadia. So I went from like a manual supercharged sports car to like a third row SUV. So needed a more of a family vehicle. So it is what it is. It's a nice car though. I really like it. I will 100% miss the Camaro though. Yeah, it was pretty depressing letting the Camaro go. That thing was super fun. Being manual, had headers, exhaust. It sounded really good. But the problem is it had like, so I only got it like a few months ago, unfortunately. And it had issues with burning oil, excessive amount of oil. So like in the, what was it, like 2 months I had it, it burned through like 6 quarts of oil. And I'm like, yeah, that's not normal. And so I brought it in. They like looked at it and they're like, oh, you know, we're gonna do an oil change and then we want you to just take it back. And I'm like, I don't know about that. And I was like, I kind of just want to get away from this car since it's burning oil like that. And so even though I had it for a couple months, they were able to, I guess, take care of me good enough that I didn't really lose that much money. I kind of like, because I traded in a vehicle that was paid off when I got the Camaro. And so I basically lost quite a bit of the money on my trade-in, but I didn't have to bring more money in, and my monthly payment is lower now. So all in all, it's okay, I guess. Yeah, 2 months is crazy. And they're trying to explain to me, and they're like, oh, well, Chevy says it's okay to burn 1 quart of oil every 1,000 miles. And I was like, I mean, even that's pretty excessive if you ask me. But I only had the car for like 2,000 miles. And now you burn like 5 quarts or 6 quarts. And I'm like, that's way more than what Chevy says it should burn. I was like, there's obviously like something going on there. So I do like the Acadia though. I wanted to get, I was looking at a Model Y, and I really wanted a third row though. And so that's what kind of kept us from going that route. But the GMC has like the Super Cruise, where it's basically the self-driving when it's on the highway, where you can like hands off the wheel, hands off the pedals, and the car just drives. That's pretty sick. I love that. Yeah, it definitely would be. Something like that is like a very expensive thing. And all it takes is for you like to run that car with like low oil for like a small amount of time at the worst moment, and you blow the engine on it. And that's like a $30,000 fix right there. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to risk it. Yeah, I love that self-driving. That thing is sick. It's almost too good. I know the Model Y. I drove the 26 Model Y, and that thing is like even crazier because you can literally like put on the maps like drive to this location, and it just goes there, finds a parking spot, parks. Like you don't have to touch the wheel at all, which is crazy to me. And then with this one, basically you can only use it on the highway. It doesn't tell you to like, it doesn't merge to like other highways. It's like you have to basically, as long as you're going like on the same highway for, 20 miles or 10 miles or whatever it is, you can like turn it on and it'll just drive fine. It won't hit anything. It'll like switch lanes. It'll do everything. But like once you have to get off the highway, you have to like turn it off and start actually driving yourself. What's that name? Bawa Man. What's your question? Yeah, it's a pretty sick feature though. I really like it. I can already see myself like if we take it on a road trip with the kids and stuff, like you're just straight chilling in there for like a couple hours and you're just sitting back and the car just drives for you. It's pretty wild. Rep Green, what's up? Is a 4-day upper lower a good split for muscle growth? I think that is a pretty dang good split if you're going to be working out 4 days a week. Depending on, I mean, if you're a beginner too, I think that's a good good starting point, especially if you can have, let's say, Monday, Tuesday, upper, lower, Wednesday, Thursday off, Friday, Saturday, upper, lower again, and then Sunday off, where you have like 2 rest days in between. So you can basically fully recover and have like 3 days rest in between. I think that would be ideal in that situation. But I like that split for sure. And I would just focus on, I would probably structure your upper and lower days a little differently though. So for instance, on your lower day, your first lower day, call it like lower A, make it like more hamstring dominant leg day. And then for your lower B, be like a more quad focused lower day. So I would do that. Need to lose fat too? Yeah, I mean, that's nutrition though. That's not really, I mean, training is good, but it's like you can't out train a shitty diet. So, oof. 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 Man, that feels heavy. Let's see. My tree trunks today. Nice. Yeah, get your workout on, man. Crush it. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing a 6-day push-pull legs, I mean, that's a pretty advanced split at that point. I've done a push-pull legs, rest, push-pull legs, rest, and like repeat. And that is a very tough split. It's very hard to recover, especially if you like know how to train and you train really hard. You can definitely overtrain pretty easily on a split like that. Like for instance, right now I'm doing a bro split. So I basically have like, a chest, I have a shoulder day, I have a back day, today's my arm day, I have a hamstring day, which is tomorrow, and I have a quad day, which is Saturday. So I basically hit every muscle group 1 day a week. And it's good because I'm like fully recovered, but like I absolutely annihilate like every muscle group the day that I hit it. And I don't really I get a lot of volume in that 1 day, but across the whole week, it's not like hitting it 2 or 3 times. So what I'm probably going to do is after my prep is over and I do my show, I'm probably going to go from 6 days a week down to 5 days a week. And I'll probably do push-pull legs, upper lower, or something like that. Isn't it? For naturals, I wouldn't say it is. Because the thing that's nice about bro split is like, for instance, I hit chest on Monday. I don't hit my chest again until Monday again. Like I have a whole week for my chest to recover. So I think it's pretty good for naturals actually. Now, what you can do with a bro split if you are natural and it's too much volume is you can scale back the volume a little bit. So like, for instance, my arm day is 4, 8, 14. It's like 20 sets. Yeah, I have a 20 sets on this arm day today. That's a ton of volume. But today's the only day I hit arms, like straight arms. So it's like, if you're natural, I would say, you know, instead of me doing 20 working sets, maybe it'd be, you know, 12 working sets. Then your workouts would be a little bit shorter, or you could focus on, you know, maybe do some cardio, some ab work, mobility, things like that. That's my opinion, at least. To me, the big thing is recovery. So if you can get really good sleep and recover well, even as a natural, I mean, you can handle the volume and recover, man, go for it. Just kind of depends. All right. We got one more set. And then what do we have next? Overhead tricep extension next. All right. Heavy. $170. How are you feeling doing the push-pull leg? Or sorry, upper lower though. Do you feel like you're recovering enough? I was gonna say rep queen 2 hit a new low today. So after being sick over the last week, middle of last week, and then through the weekend, kind of feeling like shit still, and I'm just starting to like feel better now. And I had more food last week when I got sick too. I got my carbs bumped up just to try to help get better quicker. And I didn't train for 2 days. And my weight kind of shot up a little bit, but right as I started feeling better, just straight back down, hit a new low today. So that's pretty exciting. Hopefully I wake up tomorrow, hit a new low again. And tomorrow's a high carb day, so tomorrow and Saturday are my high carb days. Maybe fill out a little bit. And then I assume Sunday, you know, that's obviously a low day since I don't train. But I have a feeling on Sunday my food's going to go down. And my cardio is probably going to go up too. So I'll be 8 weeks out. I'm basically 8 weeks out on Saturday. So it is what it is. But it's nice to see that we got a new low going in the right direction. Definitely feel like I'm getting leaner still. Glutes are starting to come in. Overall, moving in the right direction. All right, we have 12 to 18 of these. To be honest, I am not nervous at all. I'm actually really excited because, I mean, if I look back at my stage shots from last show I did, I just know like how much better I look now. And it's like, I could get last place and I'm still going to be super proud of like all the progress I made in like the last couple of years. So to be honest, I'm not nervous at all. I am kind of ready to, even though I'm still at like 8.5 weeks out, I am like, I don't know if you get like this when you are prepping, but for me, I have a hard time getting food in the off season and like pushing my weight up. And like, there's been countless number of times where I'm like, you know, it's 11:30 at night and I'm like trying to like force feed myself to get my food in because it's just so much food and like just feeling like I'm gonna throw up being so full. And then I'm like, man, I can't wait till I can diet again for prep. And then now that food's starting to come down, it's like, damn, I would kill to like feel full to the point where I just can't eat anymore. And it'd be like part of the plan. Because like I'll do whatever it takes, you know? So it's like, you tell me eat 1,500 grams of carbs, I'm gonna do it. Or if you tell me eat 50 grams of carbs a day, I will do it. That's what the plan is. So, but the mindset of, I always think, oh, it's so much easier to diet. And then when I'm dieting, I'm like, oh, it's so much easier to like gain or bulk or however you want to call it. You feel that way too a little bit? Yeah. I think it's worse. I think I will say it's 100% worse gaining than it is losing, because at least when you're losing, like you get really lean, you know, you like look really good, you know, the energy is low, which kind of sucks, and you're just kind of like more fatigued in general, but like overall you feel better about yourself, I guess, versus in the off season when you're pushing like your heaviest weight, you gotta see like, you know, maybe a little bit extra watery, a little bloated, you know, but you fill out your shirts. Like shirt like this, I usually like fill out and it's like looks tiny. Now it's looks like a dress on me. Normally I wear like in the off season I'll wear like extra large and be like super tight shirt. Now I wear an oversized large and it looks big on me. So there's that piece. Move this over here. So I'm over this way. But that's just my thought. That's been kind of running through my head lately. But it's probably more mental than anything else. I just need to, it's just part of the game. Man, I need to turn the weight down. It's too heavy for me. Good, bad, or ugly? Yeah, I feel it all sometimes. I mean, to be honest, my carbs during the week, like right now, I'm still eating 200 grams of carbs on a normal day. So it's not a lot, but at least I get some. At least I'm not 8 weeks out, literally on, 30 grams of carbs a day or something like that. And as a female, you probably know, like, I mean, you probably go no carb, way out, and you're doing 90 minutes of cardio a day, I assume, just to get in shape. Women have it hard. I feel like preps are way rougher. I mean, my last prep, I was up to 90 minutes cardio a day, which was pretty rough. And probably the last 5 weeks, yeah, probably like the last 5 weeks of prep, I was down to like 100 grams of carbs on training days. So it's pretty low. But I lost so much muscle and tissue in general that just didn't really look that good anyways. So now right at the moment, I feel like conditioning wise, I'm probably like 3 or 4 weeks ahead. So I'll be ready early at this pace, I think. I definitely don't feel like I'm behind at all. All right, last set. Do you feel like typically you're ready early, or are you kind of like dieting into the show a lot of times? Okay. We'll go over here to this side. Here. Like right here. Yeah, should be good. Start timer. Yeah, we have 3 sets of these. Some tricep kickbacks. And then concentration curls, and then we're done. Pretty short. Kind of a lot of volume, but overall it's pretty short. I just keep looking forward to my high carb day tomorrow and my free meal and my creamy ice cream. I'm gonna take Fruity Pebbles. It's like all over. It's gonna be magnificent. I don't know if we talked about it before, but do you have the Ninja Creamy for ice cream? Was I talking to you about that? I know I was talking to Swagger a little bit about that. I wasn't sure if you said you had one too. I literally just got one. Let's see. 12 to 18. But the Ninja Creamy is legit. I've been hooked. My last meal every night has been ice cream, like this whole week. And it's kind of cool because I can prep them all. Like on Sunday, throw them all in my deep freezer, and then I'm just done. I'm talking about the ice cream machine, not the blender. They have like a Ninja Creamy, and it literally is for like making protein ice cream. It's pretty good. Yeah, women's definitely much harder to diet. Just really low food and high cardio usually. I think to me, I get more. I don't know what I dislike more. I think a lot of times after I get up there in cardio, like like especially once I get up, like over 45 minutes a session, like my legs are just fatigued. Like it's not even like I'm exhausted from like the effort and like working. It's my legs are just like, it feels like I worked out my legs every day from like just doing incline treadmill. I think that's what gets me the most. What kind of cardio do you typically do? Treadmill like me? Whoops. My body fat around, I like my body fat to be around the show? I mean, ideally being, doing at least classic for sure. I'm going to do classic. So what I'm trying to try to be as like peeled as possible. So like 6%, like a legit 6%. I mean, my glutes are already starting to come in. Like I already starting to have like glute striations. So I mean, I'm already quite lean. So, but I definitely have some more to lose in like my lower back. I can feel like I can still pinch a little bit of fat in my lower back. That's kind of like my last spot that I usually hold it, and it takes quite a bit for me to get that off. So I'd say 6% is like a happy goal. But yeah, I just want to be like peeled out of my mind. And I think knowing this is going to be the last show I do for like probably the next at least 1 year, if not maybe 2 years. I really want to push myself to see like how good I can come in from a conditioning standpoint. And also to like prime my body to just have like the craziest rebound of my life. Because I want to push up to like 240. That's a goal. So if I can go from, end of prep and in the year get up to like 240 and try to hold and maintain like 230 to 240, until I prep again, that'd be ideal. Because then when I diet down and get peeled from my Masters show, like I'll have to dig really hard to get down to weight cap. And that's my goal. Have enough tissue that I have to like really, really like strip down and even potentially have to like peel off a little bit of muscle to make weight. Like I want to be, 10 pounds above the weight cap, peeled a week out. Like that's why I want to be when I go to like Masters USA's in a couple of years. Like that's where I want to be. Nice. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's crazy. Do you have, I don't know if you have Instagram. You should find me on Instagram. I'd love to see how you look on stage. Especially a female being like that low. That's super impressive. Five percent as a female is like impossible. I did see like this woman. She was a woman bodybuilder, and she was like freaking peeled. Like she had like glute striations from like her ass crack all the way out to like her hip. It was wild. I've never seen a woman like that peeled before. And she had a lot of muscle tissue too. It was like super impressive. Still got the sniffles. All right. 15 to 20. Whew. What pose do I think is the hardest? I don't don't know. I think my weakest pose, I don't really like my abdominal and thigh, just because I feel like I need more lats, or I need to do more like hip shifting to be able to like make it look better. That's probably the one that I don't like the most. Yeah, I'd say so. I really like my side chest. Really like my side tricep. I like my front double, back double. I like my most classic, or my favorite classic. My most muscular, I would say, is pretty good. Like if I do bodybuilding, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do bodybuilding. I still haven't really decided. I don't really do front and rear lat spreads that often because I don't really do, like when I pose and do my check-ins and stuff, I do my classic posing. I don't do bodybuilding. So as far as like weakest poses from like a bodybuilding standpoint, it's definitely my front and rear lat spread because I don't really practice them. I would say my rear lat spread is a lot worse than my front lat spread though. I might. I don't know. I might do like one quick round. We'll see. I only have 2 more exercises, so if I get through these pretty quick, I may do like 1 round real quick. Man, these are heavy today. Someone open the door. Did your food come? Ooh. My wife got some Dave's hot chicken. Well, I got it for her, but are you married or anything like that too? I always find it interesting, the dynamic between like, especially married couples where, you know, one is like a bodybuilder, the other one is not. There's definitely times when that can be somewhat difficult. All right, 1 more set of these. We got cable curls. And these are 60. She does work out. She works out here with me occasionally. She doesn't like being on stream though, so like if we do train, like she'll go first and then I'll go later. And plus it's kind of hard because like obviously she has different goals than I do, so she trains a lot more like lower body. But it's definitely hard, like, you know, she got Dave's hot chicken tonight for a snack. Like, I can't really do that. I will say though, this prep, she's been very supportive. I know like prep is just going to start getting harder for me here these next, 8 or so weeks, but she's I think she knows kind of what it's like for me now, and so she's much I think more prepared for kind of how, I don't want to say how I act, but how what it's like having me go through prep. Yeah, I feel like I would do well, but part of me also, I don't know if I would function very well just because like I just turn into like this big hermit crab. Which, I mean, to each their own, but I don't know how good that would be for my mental health. All right, hopefully that's decent enough. I know I ain't gonna be perfect. It's okay though. Oof. Oof. But yeah, I can appreciate that. I feel like it's easier to like, I know bodybuilding can be a pretty selfish sport, so and pretty expensive at the same time. So I keep on forgetting to put my timer on. 2 more sets. Then we might do one quick round of posing maybe. Yeah, we'll do one quick round. Just to see how we're looking. can you not pose, do a round of posing after an arm day, you know? Feel like it's a must. Arms are fried. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's pretty chill. I'm hopefully gonna start being consistent and, like I said, doing more stuff like fitness related. My fitness journal, I just finished that. It literally just got approved on Amazon today to be sold. So that's like my cool project that just kicked off. And then I have another kind of side project to that journal that I'm also working on. And then obviously streaming on Twitch and YouTube for right now. Trying to like break everything down into like clips and stuff. And then, yeah, just kind of see what happens, you know? It'll be kind of cool to like document my journey a little bit more. And it's kind of nice to talk to people along the way. All right, last set. That's it. Thank you, I appreciate that. I don't always feel like I am. I feel like I'm just barely scraping by, to be honest, half the time. Let's go up close, I guess. Let me go down a little. Let's see if I can adjust my camera good. Maybe come up a little bit. Like that. Alright, we'll do one quick round of posing real quick. I don't think we'll do mandatories, but we'll at least do the fun ones, I guess. My really baggy shorts. That's okay. Whew. That's it. All right, I'm all done. I will be back tomorrow around the same time. Got hamstrings. We will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night. Appreciate you guys coming in and stopping by.